All right, John. Well, here is an example of a woman that served. Tell us this story here.
Yeah, so the women that served in World War II, whether they actually served or served at home doing the jobs of the men who went off to fight, those women were fearless and fierce, right?
Yeah.
Virginia Crum, she was a WASP, a Women Auxiliary Service Pilot, and these women, they would get a lot of classroom time. And this is what's in front of you on the plane.
Yeah.
This is how to read this instrument and what this means and everything. But when they got actual time to practice, they were pretty much showed how to take off and how to land.
Oh, man.
Right? And not given a lot of experience with those actual instruments. And so what they would do is their job was to stage planes in Africa, in Europe, in the Pacific Islands and everything, for the men to come and fly those into combat, right? So these women, they would take off out of like Willow Run Airport down in Ypsilanti, right? They take off and they would learn in flight.
Oh, wow.
Right? And their instructors would have them come in front of them, one squadron at a time, and do maneuvers and everything, and then they'd rotate through. And then when they came back to the United States to get the next group of planes that they're going to ferry out, they would be all in one plane, and they'd take one flight crew up at a time to the cockpit, and the instructor would stand there and say, okay, so this is, I know you know what this is, but this is what it is and how to actually use that now. Talk about fearless.
Yeah, right.
To just trust yourself and say, I got this, that's amazing. But whether it's the nurses or the clerks, the shopkeepers, the ones that would keep the stores, in the warehouses and everything, these women were just absolutely amazing. One that not a lot of people know the story of is Alida Lutz. And so the Veterans Hospital in Saginaw is for Alida Lutz, right? There were less than 20 females killed in service during World War II, and she was the first. She was a flight nurse, and her job was to keep the men comfortable and everything during flight. At the time she expired, she had the most flights, the most service hours of a nurse and everything, the most experienced, and just an absolutely amazing story right here from Saginaw, Michigan, right?
Great story.
Yeah.